When it comes to high-stakes celebrity clashes, few ignite as fiercely as the brewing legal storm between Alabama Barker, her father Travis Barker, and the infamous Bhad Bhabie. This isn't just a petty spat, it's a showdown with lawsuits, reputations, and family ties on the line. To understand the chaos, let's meet the trio at the heart of this saga. First up is Bhad Bhabie, born Danielle Bregoli, a name that erupted into the spotlight after her unforgettable Dr. Phil moment in 2016. With her brash catchphrase, "Cash me outside, how about dat?" She went from viral sensation to a rap artist and social media juggernaut, amassing a legion of followers. Known for her sharp tongue and fearless persona, Danielle thrives in the chaos of controversy. It's practically her trademark. Then there's Alabama Barker, the 19-year-old daughter of Blink 182 drummer Travis Barker and his ex-wife Shanna Moakler. Growing up with a rock star dad and a stepmom like Kourtney Kardashian, Alabama's no stranger to fame. She's a rising Gen Z influencer, bold, fashionable, and unafraid to speak her mind. Her life in the public eye has been a mix of glitz and occasional grit, making her a polarizing figure among fans and foes alike. Finally, Travis Barker steps into the fray. A music icon and protective father, Travis is known for his punk rock legacy and high-profile romance with Kourtney. While he's usually behind the drum kit or in the tabloids for his personal life, he's now front and center in this dispute, backing Alabama with legal muscle. Every blockbuster feud has a moment where the fuse gets lit, and for Alabama Barker, Travis Barker, and Bhad Bhabie, it all started with a single, jaw-dropping accusation. Picture this. Late one night, Bhad Bhabie took to Instagram Live, her voice dripping with venom, and unleashed a tirade claiming Alabama had crossed the line, meddling in her personal life and stirring up trouble with a mysterious guy named Levon. She didn't just stop at Alabama, though. She dragged Travis Barker into it, alleging he was covering up his daughter's shady antics. The internet erupted. Screenshots flew across platforms faster than you could blink, and fans were glued to their screens, dissecting every word. Bhad Bhabie's rant wasn't subtle. She called Alabama a spoiled brat and hinted at proof of her wrongdoing, promising to spill more tea soon. For a moment, it seemed like just another social media storm. But then Alabama hit back, and this time she wasn't alone. Within hours, Alabama posted her own Instagram story, denying everything. She insisted Levon was the real troublemaker, not her, and claimed Bhad Bhabie was spinning lies for clout. What turned heads, though, was Travis Barker stepping in. The rockstar dad didn't just defend his daughter online. He called in the lawyers. Sources close to the Barker camp revealed they were prepping a lawsuit against Bhad Bhabie, citing defamation and emotional distress. This wasn't just a clapback, it was a legal declaration of war. Fans picked sides instantly, some cheering Bhad Bhabie's boldness, others rallying behind Alabama and Travis. Was this a misunderstanding blown out of proportion, or was there real dirt behind the drama? One thing was certain, the lawsuit filing turned a fiery exchange into a courtroom showdown, and the stakes were only getting higher. With Bhad Bhabie's accusations lighting up the internet and her pointed jabs at Alabama Barker trending everywhere, the Barker family wasn't about to let the narrative run wild unchecked. Alabama, backed by her father Travis Barker, came out swinging. Not just with words, but with a legal strategy that flipped the script. They weren't playing defense. They were launching an offensive to protect their name. Alabama took to her Instagram first, posting a lengthy statement to her millions of followers. She flat out denied Bhad Bhabie's claims of meddling with Levon, the shadowy figure at the center of the storm. "I don't chase anyone's leftovers," she wrote, her tone sharp and unyielding. Alabama insisted that Levon had been the one reaching out to her, not the other way around, and she had text messages to prove it. Screenshots she teased but didn't fully reveal. Her message was clear. She wasn't the instigator, and she wasn't about to let Bhad Bhabie paint her as some scheming homewrecker. Then came Travis Barker's move. The punk rock legend didn't waste time with subtweets or cryptic posts. Instead, he let his actions speak, filing a lawsuit alongside Alabama against Bhad Bhabie. According to court documents leaked online, they accused Danielle Bregoli of defamation, claiming her baseless and malicious statements had tarnished their reputations and caused severe emotional distress. Travis wasn't just a dad stepping in, he was a co-plaintiff, arguing that Bhad Bhabie's swipe at his parenting had crossed the line into slander territory. The Barker duo's united front sent shockwaves through the drama. Alabama's fans praised her for standing tall, while Travis's supporters saw his legal flex as a fierce show of loyalty. But the question lingered, would Bhad Bhabie back down, or would she double down? The stage was set for her counterattack, and it was coming fast. If anyone thought a lawsuit from Alabama Barker and Travis Barker would quiet the storm, they underestimated Bhad Bhabie's tenacity. The legal filing didn't douse the flames, it threw gasoline on them. What began as a heated social media spat morphed into a full-on war, with both sides digging in their heels and the courtroom looming as the next battlefield. Bhad Bhabie, real name Danielle Bregoli, didn't flinch at the defamation suit. Hours after news of the lawsuit broke, she hopped back on Instagram Live, her signature swagger in full force. "A lawsuit? For real?" she sneered, mocking Alabama and Travis's move. She doubled down on her original claims, insisting Alabama had been sneaking around with Levon behind her back. Danielle didn't just stop at words. She flashed blurry screenshots she claimed were proof of Alabama's shady behavior, though skeptics questioned their authenticity. "They can sue me all they want," she taunted. "Truth hurts, doesn't it?" Alabama wasn't about to let that slide. She fired back on her own platform, calling Bhad Bhabie's evidence fake as her whole persona. She accused Danielle of twisting the story to dodge accountability and leaned harder into her defense. Levon was the problem, not her. Meanwhile, Travis Barker stayed off the grid publicly, letting his legal team do the talking. Sources close to the Barkers hinted they were gathering more evidence. Texts, voicemails, maybe even witnesses, to bolster their case. The back and forth turned brutal. Bhad Bhabie slung insults like trust fund baby at Alabama, while Alabama branded Danielle a clout-chasing liar. Levon, still a ghost in the chaos, became the unspoken wild card, his silence only stoking the fire. With lawsuits filed and tempers flaring, this wasn't just a feud anymore. It was a high-stakes showdown, and the internet was eating it up. Next up, how the fans turned it into a circus. As Alabama Barker, Travis Barker, and Bhad Bhabie slung accusations and legal threats at each other, the internet didn't just watch. It turned into a full-blown arena. Fans, haters, and keyboard warriors alike dove headfirst into the chaos, transforming the feud into a viral spectacle that dominated feeds and hashtags. This wasn't just drama, it was a cultural moment. Twitter became ground zero for the frenzy. Supporters of Bhad Bhabie rallied with Bhad Bhabie truth, praising her for keeping it real and slamming Alabama as a privileged princess, hiding behind her dad's fame. Memes of Danielle's Cash Me Outside days resurfaced, remixed with jabs at the Barkers' lawsuit. Meanwhile, Alabama's crew fired back under hashtag Justice for Alabama, hailing her as a victim of Bhad Bhabie's jealous lies, and Travis as a dad doing what dads do, protecting his kid. Travis's punk rock fans even chimed in, turning his legal move into a badge of loyalty. TikTok took it to another level. Creators stitched together clips of Bhad Bhabie's fiery lives and Alabama's clapbacks, adding dramatic soundtracks and split-screen showdowns. One viral video dubbed Levon the Invisible Puppet Master, complete with conspiracy theories about his role. Comment sections overflowed. Some users roasted Bhad Bhabie's fake receipts, while others dragged Alabama for running to daddy's lawyers. It was a digital tug-of-war, with no post safe from the flood of takes. Instagram amplified the noise. Every update from either side racked up thousands of likes and savage comments, from "Danielle's too real for this" to "Alabama's untouchable with Travis's money," but not everyone was team anyone. Some called it a toxic mess, questioning why Levon's shady shadow wasn't the real focus. The internet had turned judge and jury, and as the lawsuit loomed, the public's roar only made the stakes louder. Next, the darker truths bubbling beneath. Beyond the flashy Instagram lives and trending hashtags, the feud between Alabama Barker, Travis Barker, and Bhad Bhabie hides a murkier layer, one that's less about clout and more about betrayal, toxicity, and the weight of a lawsuit. At the heart of it all lurks Levon, the elusive figure whose shadow looms larger the deeper you dig. Whispers about Levon's behavior started creeping into the conversation as the drama unfolded. Fans and sleuths on X began piecing together rumors, claims of manipulation, even hints of abusive tendencies tied to his name. Bhad Bhabie's emotional rants suddenly carried a heavier tone. Her accusations against Alabama weren't just about a guy, but a sense of being stabbed in the back by someone she trusted. Alabama, meanwhile, stuck to her story. Levon was the instigator, and she was caught in his web, not weaving it. Her frustration hinted at a messier truth, one the lawsuit aimed to untangle. Travis Barker's involvement added fuel to the fire. Filing alongside Alabama, he wasn't just defending her honor, he was calling out what he saw as a smear campaign against his family. The defamation suit claimed Bhad Bhabie's reckless lies had inflicted real damage, emotionally and publicly. But it also spotlighted a grim reality. Fame turns personal pain into a circus. Every post, every jab became evidence in a legal battle that could cost reputations or millions. The saga peeled back the curtain on celebrity life, how trust frays under scrutiny, and how young stars like Alabama and Danielle navigate loyalty in a world that thrives on their stumbles. LaVon's silence only deepened the mystery, leaving fans asking, was he the real poison here? As the lawsuit gained traction, it wasn't just about who'd win, it was about what this mess revealed. Next, the fallout begins. After weeks of venomous posts, courtroom filings, and internet pandemonium, the clash between Alabama Barker, Travis Barker, and Bhad Bhabie finally hit a lull, but not without leaving a trail of wreckage. The lawsuit was still pending as of March 10th, 2025, but the dust settling revealed no clear victor, just a tangled heap of bruised egos and unanswered questions. So, who came out on top? Or at least less scathed? For Bhad Bhabie, the saga cemented her image as the unfiltered rebel. Her fans lauded her for refusing to bow to the Barkers' legal threats, seeing her defiance as a badge of authenticity. But the lawsuit cast a shadow. Critics argued her truth bombs might cost her more than clout if the courts ruled against her. Legal experts speculated she could face hefty damages if Alabama and Travis proved defamation, a risk that hung over her like a storm cloud. Alabama emerged with her narrative intact, but her shine slightly dulled. Backed by Travis, she held firm that she was no villain, and her loyalists cheered her resilience. Yet the public brawl left some questioning her judgment. Why wade into the mud at all? Travis, the rock star dad, kept his cool, letting lawyers lead the charge. His protective stance won him praise, though skeptics wondered if the legal flex was overkill for a teen spat. LaVon, still a cipher, his refusal to surface left him the unspoken loser. Fans branded him a coward or worse, dodging accountability while the women fought his battles. The lawsuit's outcome remained a wild card, but one thing was clear. This feud scarred everyone involved. Alabama and Travis sought vindication, Bhad Bhabie clung to her pride, and the saga lingered as a cautionary tale of fame's double-edged sword.